Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside Naija on Top Christed Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. How your weekend go? Happy New Week to you. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Now, for Inside the program this morning, we will first of all give you waiting day for Inside the front pages of newspapers. After which, we will carry somebody enter for Inside studio. We will take pieces and touchlight the big to raise them for the news, like the ones we happened for Kano over the weekend, to some political insecurity waka, and also to Delta State on top that festival where them for take a spread video where therefore they try touchlight some young girls them low waist. All of that and more now be waiting we could discuss inside the program this morning. But for right now, don't go anywhere because the front pages of newspapers they come up right now. Welcome back. The Punch newspaper named the first paper this morning, and inside the Punch, for the matter of recapitalization, 1 week to deadline, banks don't they do last minute rush. Airlines they under pressure after the price of jet fuel don't increase 100%. For the matter of state police, governors don't they do move to submit their proposal to National Assembly. For the matter of terrorism, Tinubu now don't arrange a deal of help from France to take fight our own insecurity palavers there. Into 2027 matters, Makinde don't sit down to do meeting with Kwankwaso as the settlement where PDP they try do they shake stand. You go see say Makinde Bala Kwankwaso meeting don't they bring some kind talk of say be like say kai say they won't move to another party. Wike Makinde PDP camps, then Gbasgbos again on top the issue of convention and support for Tinubu. PDP factions, they blame each other for why the settlement talk being taken off its hold. NLC, they reject fresh 6 trillion naira bailout for Gencos. Mobad Papa, they insist on DNA test before they bury the boy. Elumelu Foundation supports 3,200 African entrepreneurs. All of that and more, they inside the Punch newspaper of this morning. Now the Vanguard. The Vanguard starts with say the economic summit where they do public-private sector leaders don't set to play lead roles. APC convention, aspirants don't they shout to foul. They even say that they hoard nomination forms, accusation, don't they move one way to the other. For the matter of state police, governors they divided as insecurity they get worser all over the country. Most states they support the idea, but others they say kai. They fear abuse the state police idea. The North they divided as places like Kaduna, Plateau, Kano, Taraba don't move the matter go front. Afenifere say Tinubu no fit create by just giving order. Lawmakers, governors don't they face very important test. But Senate don't come out and make everybody grumpy. Say then go make sure say they meet up everything when Nigeria people they worry about. US, Iran, they give each other threatening. This one they threaten, the other and they reply back on top the Strait of Hormuz. For the problem of no light, NLC say may they do sharp, very urgent workings inside our power sector and say they want me then get one energy ministries. Insist say no bailout for Gencos, Discos as the palaver of light they continue to do worser and worser. UK don't expand detention capacity to speed up deportation. For the Glasgow's weapon for Ozoro Festival, Oluremi Tinubu, Insecurity, NAPTIP, others, they ask for justice. You will see all of that inside the Vanguard newspaper. Now the Guardian. Inside the Guardian, Finance say then go back Nigeria when France go support Nigeria with military equipment after Tinubu and Macron being take do talkings them. on $1.5 billion deal. ADC, Oye, default Tinubu UK visit and the opportunity we waste. CPE, the para against high cost of living, business pressures, 10 trillion naira loss to this issue of no light. They on insurance sector as banks survive recapitalization and liquidation. ADC, Imo, Lagos, Rivers, Zamfara don't promise loyalty to mark leadership. On 2027, opposition leaders, they check out new, arranges them, new coming together as the internal Ligiaga, they continue. Integrate energy sector, stop Genco's 6 trillion naira bailout. Now, within NLC, they tell Ogbonge government be that. Bandits rush enter one church, kidnap 8 worshippers for inside Kwara State. Tinubu Ezekwesili MBA, the para against the Igiaga, where they do for Ozoro in Delta State. Budget say now only 10 states get publicly accessible local government area budgets. All of that and more now you go see inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. Following the Guardian, now the Nation newspaper, inside the Nation, Makinde, Bola Ahmed, they talk different on way forward for PDP. Nigeria record $2.6 billion mining FDI. Labour, they ask for quick energy sector reforms as Elumelu, the ginger, made a sustained support for small and medium enterprises then. Ghana, the cut cap, give Ogbonge government and DSS for say they rescue 44 country people. Presido, governors don't step up the fight against terrorists as Tinubu, they ask the support of equipment from France plus even intelligence support. And the Nigerian Governors Forum say state police bill go dey ready very soon. 34 banks don't pass the recapitalization hurdle, 8 days to the CBN deadline. 10 discos got 0 megawatts allocation. The number of people who die for gas explosion don't reach 60. And then 8 people now they go kidnap inside church for Kwara. All of that they inside the Nation newspaper. Now the Daily Trust. Inside the Daily Trust, Nigeria, Wahala, they go deeper and deeper as petrol don't they go for 1,400 naira per liter right now. Kwankwaso do meeting with Obi, Makinde, Dickson inside Kano. They kidnap worshippers during church service for inside Kwara State. Tinubu's supporter, Tinubu Paddy, now go handle 1.4 trillion naira Lagos ports project. You go touchlight all of that and more for inside the Daily Trust newspaper of this morning. Following the Daily Trust, now the Daily Independent. Inside the Daily Independent, NLC, they find, how to merge petroleum and power ministry so that it go stop all this off of light, way like no steady for we country. They want federal government not to do that 6 trillion naira bailout for Gencos and Discos then. Nigeria gained $2.6 billion mining FDI as Alake, the ginger for regional energy hubs then. For the Middle East Palava, oil price increase fit to reverse the small gain where they don't make to take and make price they stable. Still failure to zone ADC ticket to South go give Tinubu the re-election. On missing 210 trillion naira, Serap give Akpabio 7 days to name the officials were involved in the chop of that money. Atiku, the para give Ogbonge government over renewed OPL 245 legal tussle. ADC, they describe Nigeria 746 million pounds agreement with UK as Mugu deal. Governors don't they say make them do changes in our laws them to support state policing idea as Tinubu asked Macron for equipment to fight insecurity. On 2027 APC, they for serious fear of PDP and the Makinde rising profile. Now waiting CP PDP yan be that. The Nigerian Tribune can say Sabi people they divided over the benefits of the £746 million UK export finance deal for Nigeria. NLC reject federal government plan of to bail out power generation companies with 6 trillion naira. Say instead made them join power and petroleum ministries together to become one. Kwankwaso, Makinde, Dickson do meeting for Inside Kano. Bola Ahmed Makinde do meeting with Dickson for Bauchi. Obi also do meeting with Kwankwaso for Kano. Wike supporting group, they tell their members, no listen to all those church where they want to deceive you on the PDP leadership. Insecurity, all the travel while they travel go abroad, don't they pay off? As France, UK, they committed to support Nigeria. Now waiting President Tinubu yan be that. IGP don't order made and reduce police tactical teams them. Gunmen don't kidnap 8 worshippers for church service inside Kwara. Motorists, passengers they lament as price of petrol don't reach 1,380 naira per liter. The Nigerian Tribune, now you go for see all that and many more. Now the Point Sports Extra, inside the Point Sports Extra, Musa don't open season with 200-meter silver for Jamaica. Ekong, they call for long-term plan after World Cup failure. Celtic coach defend Iheanacho selection. Remo Pillars don't end very important victory for survival fight. Osimhen undergo scan for in hand injury. Still, Lukman score for Madrid derby. Awoni don't end 56 days of goal. Wait, not he score 56 days of no scoring goal. Chelsea offer Enzo new bumper contract. United step up to find if they figure Guimares to come join them. Nigeria outclassed Ghana by 136 runs inside cricket. Enekwechi finished 11th position for World Indoor Championships. All of that and more now you go for see inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper. And this now where we go close mouth for pages of newspapers for this morning. But try me get at least one of the papers. Know what's in the inside, make your own for no loss. And join us tomorrow for another wonderful edition. But for right now, no go anywhere. Because big tourism, they come up next inside the news.
Hello, my country people of Naija. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say K-Bobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial you. Now you go to watch me live on top Christ Radio and television, where we go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Naija. You go join our well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand it. Grammar well. Wetin you need to do now to follow us on top www.christradioandtv.com or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omani. On top Christ Radio and Television, your matter now we own.
Welcome back. You still on top Inside Naija for Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name now Princess Anyana. We want to appreciate you. Say it and Dagidibam to enjoy us for on top our Facebook, for on top our YouTube live at Christ Radio TV. If you also join us through our radio portal by to just enter our website for www.christradioandtv.com and we'll together they relate. And if Wetin they do, they switch you and you want to yarn the color of your belly on top the yarn is them, just go the comment section of our YouTube video or go the comment section of the Facebook and then you add your own contribution. Or if you reach out to us through our WhatsApp on top 0906 891 8345. Just drop your message for WhatsApp and we will definitely read them out here. Now coming back inside the studio. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Kola Ole Oboni, you there with me, and Happy New Week.
Same to you.
How
Thank you.
was your holiday, sir?
It makes sense.
It makes sense, Abby. Okay, so during the holidays, during the weekend, Peter Obi, former Anambra State Governor and the presidential candidate of Labour Party in 2023 presidential election, being waka enter Kano. You go Kaduna, you go enter Kano, you know, as you enter there, you go see Kwankwaso, you go enter for one of these their events, one Kwankwasia movement event where they do, you know, they gather for him, he drop speech, he can't say, they no come to come do politics, so they come to come celebrate Salah, but making them know, say they want to bring back the power to Kano. They begin to mention places like Bompai, Sharada, you know, where they get all those their textile industries and they say that is the plan to bring back the power to Kano. What do you get to talk about the waka when the waka read that side?
Now pure politics. Political waka, now we go do. We thought say they no content politics. Where did they come talk? And they do Salah. Before Obi become a politician, I don't know whether he get time to do Salah here and there with everybody around the country. So we understand the context of that particular visit. And it ain't normal because we don't already dey inside political year where they named some of these movements right now. And alliance with Kwankwaso. Many people don't chook mouth on top, say,
even bring out poster.
Be like say confusion don't even dey everywhere because they don't really know how the situation go take end. As we speak right now, both of them know they the same political party. But maybe the move now to still carry Kwankwaso enter ADC. We don't know how they want to take manage them because you're talking of alliance and the person know they inside your party. So are you and the person still get issue with NMPP, Kuma? So, and again, in your own case, nobody say Obi don't already get the ticket. He still gets more hurdles for front. So if you check some of this narrative, you go no say, it be like say they won't convince Kwankwaso to join ADC. And I remember the last time where Kwankwaso been talk say, he say he no go just move anyhow. Say the list we fit take now. Vice presidential candidates. As he talked that one that time, I just flash back. I remember say, I wish say these people had this kind of arrangement in 2023. If we know they talk with you, they talk right now. But at that point, all their accounts, everybody, they show their ego. No, Obi no fit deputize Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso no fit deputize Obi. Kwankwaso get more experience pass Obi. He get plenty people in the north. Obi no get plenty people. The drama was just everywhere. They splitted from a single political party. Now, where three of them shift now, we then go share their votes. Now, where three of them they lobby to go back now, two don't go. Remain only one. So just imagine, say, three of them agree that time, say, make we send one person. The force of Atiku, the force of Kwankwaso, if they don't support Obi that time, or the force of Obi and the force of Kwankwaso support Atiku or whatever. But do you know why I initially mentioned Obi? Because Obi now is supposed to be the person where they need to support that time. Because of this zoning mentality and arrangement, where they call gentleman arrangement. At that point, late General Muhammadu Buhari don't already spend 8 years from the North. The same reason why all of them no agree. Say, me Atiku no contest. Because North just finish 8 years. They no want alter this arrangement. Kwankwaso too no supposed to contest based on that condition. But because of the desperation of all these politicians, if they favor them, then go mention zoning. If they against them, where they know say the journalistic dey far for front, then go say they won't try their luck. Then go say they come from the North. Then go say they get number. Then go say politics na game of number. So the reason why many Nigerians go need to shine their eyes to know who genuinely really want to lead us for the sake of rescuing this country from the current calamity where we find ourselves. So the alignment or no alignment to them is for their own personal goal. I want to run. I want to win at primary and I want to eventually win. And like I've been the talk, it's not too bad say that they do this alignment. If Kwankwaso go fit join Obi for ADC, if you go fit join them, if you carry them as a running mate, I think before they go even talk about running mate, you go need to win primary election. But if they have this internal arrangement between themselves, it can gather delegates from the Kano and say, okay, support this person because now me go be in running mate. All those conditions they there. Because if you want to check the antecedent of Kwankwaso, at least when they be do primary under APC that time, now be number 2. After Buhari, I get that before, no be property, right? Now the thing where they see for your face. But the truth of the matter is that whether we like it or not, in Kano, you can't say, oh, who is Kwankwaso?
Agreed.
So, and the number of voters in any factor, in any situation in Nigeria, the biggest where you can get it is from Kano State. So, if you check that narrative, you know bad saying they align with Kwankwaso. If Kwankwaso go agree join a system, or maybe I will want a situation whereby all of them will just agree, say, may Obi just go. Because they will still remind, Nigeria will still remind many of them. You get many people now who don't care about whatever you are planning. They only care because South never finish in 8 years.
Yes.
And they want to make South finish in 8 years. Obi don't promise, say, he no go do past 4 years. Power go fit intoxicate and when he reach there anyway. But now the promise when
if
they
you
do
4 years now, if you come later, come finish in 4 years.
If you
have
come
that
here,
opportunity.
if you come 8 years after,
to come do in
to
4
come
years
do in the
again.
remaining 4
Okay,
years.
It can happen like that.
It can happen like that. But waiting we dey always know with our politician, we say, when he finish in 4 years now, he go talk, say, no, be talk him again. Now stakeholders talk,
Na
say,
him
may
beg
no
am.
go. Now them beg him.
But what
Now
if,
then talk.
what if it's true?
Oh, we know this. We know the way it works. Obama, Almighty Obama, said now only 4 years he go do. But when he got there, stakeholders convinced him to do
do
the
again.
So we know how it works. But the alignment is what we're talking about now. Alliance. Unfortunately, it was too late for them. But they knew that, okay, they're in a very tight corner. It's either they do it or they just forget about 2027.
Okay, now, but Kola, with all of this waka wey Obi they do, you know, you go Edo, I don't know if you don't finally go the rivers, you get now, you don't go Kaduna, you don't go Kano. All this waka wey they do, if he does not end up to get the ticket of ADC, will it be useless?
It is. Useless. If you get a better word, that's what it means. I think for now. Because by implication, he cannot participate in 2 primaries. The moment where you know win this ADC primary,
You don't finish
you
for
go
am
go
again.
wait. And the waiting, guess what? You go wait for another 12 years.
Because
If
next
they
one now,
want to respect that zoning. If eventually Southern president go win election and finish in 8 years, trust me, Northern people can support you when they feel say, okay, they don't do their own, then finish. They can't allow Southern candidate to finish 8 years now and say they won't support you. And you can't win or become president in Nigeria without the influence of the North. Same way it was so hard for Buhari to become president. He did it 3 consecutive times. until when he got the support from the Southwest. At least 4 out of 6 geopolitical zones must be able to support you. And if you now get 3 from the South and you don't get 1 from the North, you know what it means. Because the entire 3 the geopolitical zones in the South, 2 in the North can consume all of them. In fact, Northwest can consume the entire Southwest, the geopolitical zones. So if you check the narrative, you just need to get it right now. Now, the reason why the reason in my head say, oh, did he really plan it well? This jumpology won't go meet Atiku. Because Atiku too, they too desperate to become president. And you know they hide them. Now, journey of over 30 years. And is investing more and more to make it work.
But Atiku is not going up and down like Obi, the way Obi the waka. Don't you think all this even waka where the waka go tilt, you go push things to Obi favor
more? If you
more?
check from experience, it's not by going up and down. Most of the people where they go up and down, they know they too win primary election. No, I'm not praying that one for Obi. You understand? I remember how many states Tambo been taught that time. Eventually, to say my brother, me una support Tambo. I know many of them like that. Now, strategy now they take win primary election. You don't need to go let to them, which we are not supposed to be discussing on there, but their money go for them. Their money work for them. Their influence work for them. You need party leaders support. You need people where they go say where they call delegates. But the good news this time around is not like, okay, this governor don't send this, that one don't send. They say now, okay, direct primary now they won't do. Even with that too. Truly, you need to move front. You need to engage in politics. You need to do more. But it no translate to you winning that particular election. Now, the reason why they talk, say, where I go know, say, true, ADC is this serious, the main business to face APC next year. Now, after primary election.
Okay. Still the Kano meeting, like apart from Obi, Kwankwaso still do meeting with Seyi Makinde of PDP and Seriake Dickson of NDC. How you also see this arrangement?
Yeah, they need, when it is time for politics like this, they need more of dialogue, they need more of engagement.
But how will they do that when these are all different political parties?
They are all different political parties, but you know the catastrophe in the PDP. So the condition of PDP will make many of them scatter is uniting them together to re-strategize. Most of them, if you check some of these people where they talk, they are in PDP before now.
Yes.
So now where the party don't scatter finish, they will still need to call their old friends. How can we work together? Because they need more numbers. They need more people that can give that numbers. They need more people where have the so-called structure, political structure, where they talk about. So anywhere you can get it, you need to strategize. Even if the person you are strategizing with, the state no get enough number, he may get friend where in your own state get enough number. That is how politics they always work. What all of them are looking for, na number. They are not even looking for what we are looking for, we the common man. They are not looking for it. They are looking for our number. I hope say we too go to say, now my power be this. Una no fit get am anyhow.
Anyway, so it be Oga Kwankwaso over the weekend been do meeting with Peter Obi. Peter Obi even addressed, the Kwankwasia group for their Salah celebration. Then later, he still do meeting with Seyi Makinde, do meeting with Seriake Dickson, and the church people. They say officially they don't talk what all this meeting be about. But some of those about people where they leaking forgive to the people don't come out say it has to do with political alignment for 2027. Anyway. Obviously, as the days and the weeks then they come up, we see different kind of happenings where they happen inside the political world. But the settlement plan between the factions of the PDP, it be like saying no stand because each of the group now don't they throw accusation on each other. They say the weakest supporting side still maintains, say they are going ahead with their national convention on March 29 and 30. Why the other side of the Turaki own, they say they know they blackmail them. Say all their own shall be say they no go do anything we go support Tinubu. Seyi Makinde don't come out now come talk say no be today in talk am before say he sit down with Wike do meeting with Tinubu where Wike tell am saying don't assure Tinubu of 2027. So no matter settlement wey they do, it go be like say na extension to support APC. Say so what do you think? You really feel say anything settlement go fit happen or make PDP just relax and allow the Wike side to handle it since it's not then law recognized now?
From all indications, they are helpless. The Seriake camp now, they no get more options. And when plenty options no dey available, we will just manage wetin you get. And wetin them they do right now. And wetin then one manage no go translate to their own result. It go be like say them work for ruling party. And at the wish of Wike camp be that. So the moment you are not supporting that move, no any genuine. I don't talk am before now, say, I hope they can. But any move where they won't make now to favor Wike because they don't already give them the power.
And the other side are saying they will not do that. Say they not go do anything. We go be say they want to automatic support the sitting president. So now, does it not mean there will be no settlement?
The truth of the matter is that they may not want to officially support it. But officially now, their party, they've already hijacked the party from them. They've hijacked the party from them. They no get say in the party as we speak right now. INEC recognize Wike faction, court recognize Wike camp, and court give them go ahead to go and conduct their convention. And that is the strength of any political party. The moment you are done with the convention, you have your escorts intact nationwide. By implication, no, not Abuja thing, no. Every single word. Now this convention, I then go take determine. So just now imagine if Wike guys get all these people nationwide and he no hide them. Now person will support Tinubu, now they support. So what do you expect? These people will be struggling like person will enter river, we won't survive, we no sabi swim. But in the course of that struggling, they no mind anything in sight, then touch her. That now waiting they see right now. Just to survive. But they can't discover, say, this move for survivor is still to carry them, go hand them over to Tinubu. Issues go there. The unfortunate part of all this drama we they see right now, princess, no be now. Sincerely speaking, if by mistake, if Tinubu win in 2027, now that time we can see political drama well, the way we witness for Rivers State. Because we got this child of so much of interest. Unlike in 2015, or let me say 2019 rather, where we say, nobody say, oh, we want join alliance, we want help Buhari to win. Everybody just did on the own. 2023, APC did on the own. But now, this jumpology way, then they influence all the governor to the jump. The crisis don't start now. They don't go national TV now. They lament, say who go step down for who. So if by mistake APC win 2027, they will leave governance again. They'll be battling their internal crisis. And if it degenerate to insecurity again, just like we the witness right now. So it just be like say Nigeria we are just dangling inside river, nobody to rescue us. Now the way the situation there, because all these people where they jump, they go there. The people where they there before say Jolly just come, now no get choice, now come join us. The people where they come, oh, we carry our people come with our numbers. What are you people offering us? If this interest no they well represented, then crisis go start. Now the problem where we get right now be that. So PDP, to me, PDP is literally gone for now. Until after 2027, they can come back because leaving PDP in the hands of Wike, and you know the kind of promise we don't promise Oga Presido to empower himself, to make himself more relevant, and to make him get more demands from Oga Presido. You know what it means? If there's any better position apart from what they call it, a ministerial appointment, Wike go look for him. He go look for him if there's any better position. So that is just the situation right now. Unfortunately, they will just be having their way of talking. They will be lamenting. They will be complaining. But all the complaints, they toothless right now.
All right, politics. Now, so we talk at least once or twice every week on top of the show because now the period we will so till 2027 before we go really know where we did for inside this country. Anyway, now moving to some insecurity matter. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu returned back to the country. I think on Thursday, or Friday last week. Anyway, on over the weekend, he can welcome governors them for Lagos, to do some Salah enjoyment, and from there, he can they talk, say all this in travel, where they travel. Hey, don't they pay off? Oh. He said, don't they pay off? Oh. Say as he reach UK like this, then do better arrangement where we say then go support us for a fight of insecurity. He said even on Saturday, he make call with France Presido, and they also still ask for help, and that one say go send us military equipment. Say, look, make we not worry. Say insecurity is like the priority right now, and all in traveling is beginning to pay. Kola?
I know it is speechless. The condition of talk we Oga President been the talk. Is there anything new about it? Nothing new about it. That it on the work just in 2 or 3 days after he return. How it take work? We need that result. Don't forget, whether traveling or no traveling, these people no leave us for one day. They have always been helping us. Sometimes they borrow us money, where our unborn generation go still need to pay. They have always been intervening. You understand? After all, now from there now we get our independence, right? And the independence that we can't really even define genuinely the way it's supposed to be defined, because we still rely on them to do so many things. So if Oga President talk say don't they pay off, good and fine, but let us see the result. Come and update Nigerians, say now because of that waka that time when they insult me. Now the reason why they benefit this particular thing, we know to get that kind of update and reminder. So if there is any, let us know. So that at least if we want to criticize your movement tomorrow, you too go get liver to say we not talking the other time. After all, this road now no for no see and ply. The way now they sleep with our 2 eyes now for no see and if I don't do that traveling that time. Give us the convincing statistics where go make people relate with what they talk. Not normal talk. Not mere say. Not say, okay, it go better. And we are not seeing the result. Because some of this intervention, when they still come up, the truth of the matter is that when the intervention come up, go still discover, say, politicians go still Columbia some of those interventions. So how can we really access and agree, say, okay, true, this thing, they yield that better result? How can we differentiate the result of the waka way you do compared to the one way they don't already run the template before now? So we need some of these points for us to be able to at least agree with some of this movement where you been they make.
Okay. That one there, but still on insecurity. Now we're going to state police. For the issue of state police, now they say on Sunday the joint body of governors contact say they don't submit their own contribution to the idea of the state police, like the framework. They don't give out to National Security Advisor Malam No Ribado, and they expect say himself go touchlight them and transfer the document to National Assembly. But as all of this they go on now, they say some states them still they divided on the matter. I hear states like Borno are not even still ready for it. Say Borno state say they no go support and say Nigeria never mature for this kind of plan. But they also mention say places like Kaduna, Plateau, Kano, so they don't even set up the initiative. They do some moves. If you go to the southwest, they don't also get some outfits and like the Amotekun, where they don't already take the use, they start this. But still, more updates on the state police idea.
State police idea, whether we like it or not, we need it. Indicators they there. The reason why we need them. If government talk say we don't need them, they need more hands as federal police. But even at that, all of them don't already agree. If states no agree, we must not get all the 36 states agreeing to it. Now, democratic system of government, we need majority to make it work. You don't expect, if you get 36 children, you don't expect all of them to behave the same way. But if 30 out of 36 don't say we are good to go, then we are good to go. Others will have their say, but majority will have their way. So we already talked about it. The presidency don't already set up a committee. The police too don't already they make move on how they want make this thing work. So if we have all these efforts joined together to work out the legal framework, how we want to take work, the other time I've been talked, okay, would they go back to the way it used to be when we have regional police or now? Like we have Amateku now in the Southwest. So they will need to fine-tune the entire process and say, okay, this is how we want. At this point now, the question of whether we want or not, it should not be the discussion right now. We have reached a stage of how. We don't reach stage of how. I want to take work. Now we did right now. If now National Economic Council, they don't already agree. Presidency agree. National Assembly agree. They took it around the state, majority being agree. So we should be deliberating on how we want to take work. After the deliberation, may them swing into action and make it work.
So may they just swing into action and make it work. Not be all of this church.
No. If not church, you could definitely see if 99 people they thought say we want something and one person say I don't want, and nothing say that person supposed to have in way. No.
Okay. Now, for inside the report, we read on this one, the same, even though more people see the ginger, say the thing go on, say, but people we get mountain levels agree, say, for the state police to succeed, say it has to do with political will, funding, training, and strong oversight. You agree on all that? So if all of these things no day, and then they just go ahead, do a law, as people say, they begin to recruit and everything, will it still work?
That's not the framework we'll be they talk about. All this grammar we then they blow. Let us have a document that we capture all these concerns to say, okay, now like this, we won't make this thing work. Like the other time, they tell you, say, we don't want a state police where Bruno go call his own sergeant. This one go say, start from inspector. We need that uniformity in their structure. The mode of operation, we need uniformity in it. The same way state police in Borno will be behaving is the same way they will behave in Kano. The same way they will behave in Akwa Ibom. That's the kind of template we want. The reason why we say we need that framework on how they want to make it happen. So all these concerns supposed to be addressed inside that framework that they will now present to the National Assembly. They will deliberate on it. They will do public hearing on it, and everybody will agree. Say, okay, this is how we want it, and then like that it go be. Not like Isba mentality of state police in Kano, and maybe Shege Kavasa somewhere else or Amotekun somewhere else. If the existing template of Amotekun will not reflect Wetin they want plan right now, let them restructure it. Or let them even collapse Amotekun. Let's say, okay, we want to have a fresh, we don't mind if you say you want to employ some of their workers, but let them work on the national template of state police. The only thing that will make it different be say, okay, no be federal government, they pay these people, no be them, they in charge of them. Now state they coordinate them, but we have that uniformity coordination.
Now one question before we move on. If they don't do this state police, will there still be need for all this neighborhood watch, vigilante, Amotekun? Would there be need for all of that?
That may not. Many of them may have this job where they talk about, because they don't already get experience of the insecurity, know how they want to manage the situation. So the neighborhood now, because one of the impression will be say, okay, these people when they even post say now police, then post this one, go here and there. They don't even know their territory very well. At a point, police thought, okay, all this rank and file, when they take secondary school certificate enter, then go make sure say now your local government then recruit you. And there you they stay. But some of them still they walk their way out of that particular location. But when you say state police, somebody cannot say I'm a state police in Kano and say I want to be transferred to Abuja or Niger State. It no day possible. So now one of the advantages be that. But we just want a uniformity that everybody will agree with, that no governor will just say, okay, now me get the state. This is how. No, they should agree on how you want to take run. With that one too, that their fear say, oh, if they give governor opportunity, then go abuse them. When that template is there, if matter enter court, now then go check. This is what established you guys. This now how they want to make it work. So all those fear, where then they nurture, let them go and use this framework to address those fears, so that government will not be almighty on everything on top of state police.
Okay. Anyway, may that clear the matter. Well, do better framework so that go be situation of all of these fears where they may they find a way to take measures so they settle and answer to them before the matter finally become law. But we'll go there here to bring you the updates as in the draw. Now, before we go, let's come back to some human rights situation over the weekend. If you did social media, especially like Facebook, X, TikTok, you go see some videos we bust out about a festival, fertility festival, where they say they do for Delta State. They say Ozoro village, say that one they go first announce and say if say you be single girl, you never marry, or they find pikin abeg no come out as a woman. Say now just women wasted they try to conceive. Now then go come out, say they go just use play, they drag them, they rub them sand, say now fertility ritual. So now I don't know, they said they do it every 4 years or every 5 years, but unfortunately this particular time now they go do the festival and there were videos. At least I know they say about 2 videos. I know you feel look am because it's not really nice to see, but about 2 videos come out, where 2 ladies were harassed. Then come out, young boys follow them, harass them, they all of that story, and that now don't cause serious vex or all over the country. So they don't even some people now they call the festival, rape festival and everything. The village head, the president general of that community don't come out. Go and explain, say no, they no rape anybody, but yes, they truly then do what they call sexual assault, like tear cloth, try touch person for the wrong, try touch girls for the wrong place. Say, but nah, like how you go they do protests and then counter protest. Say no, be the people of the festival. Say nah, some bad belle people, some troublemaker then. Now then decide to, use that one as trouble. But police, they don't arrest about 15 people so far on the matter. Oluremi Tinubu, our first lady, they shout. Obviously, Kwesili, they shout. NAPTIP, they shout. People, they para say justice should be served in that situation. I best speak to this cultural festival.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, say, in the course of promoting our cultural and festival and preservation, this kind of situation will happen, because we're not supposed to forget our culture regardless of any situation.
But sorry, sorry, before we continue, this kind of culture in the first place, should such even still exist? I get to make we preserve our culture, because even when the man come out to explain, he actually came out on one of our national TV to explain, saying, na playfully they go they drag. A lot of people still come out and say, what kind of culture be that? Where you go say you they playfully drag women, they pour them sand. Say no matter how, that kind of culture no even supposed they again.
When you talk about culture, a big topic if you want to really discuss them, because the way they always happen, go they get something where go they irritate you the same way they be, but now they sweet other person. To you, it don't make any sense. No reason why it's supposed to be like that. But to them, they are good to go. Now something where they bond them, they witness and they see it. So even if you feel like say, okay, in this century, we're not supposed to be like that again. No be one day thing. It's a gradual process, you understand? Because it get us to go discuss and go be like, say, now because you are not from there, now the reason why you arena this kind of situation. It has always been there, right? Not until when it turned violent now, before the matter come loud well. To say it did normal the way then they do for no year about them. Politicians, they do events. It dey loud, then they scatter thing, then go condemn. I know me say they no go come back tomorrow, can't do that particular event. So I don't want to really condemn. Say okay, then the culture don't make any sense. It's just for them to use their own discretion to say okay, true. At this point, this thing not supposed to, or maybe if you don't want to forget them forever, can we review how we dey do am.
Now why they go be that?
You understand? Can we review how we dey do am? We no wan forget this thing, but at this jet age, we no need to do this, no need to do that. But we need to still remember, say our forefather they do this thing, we want to maintain it, and what have you. So, in that aspect, we can say, okay, they should do something about it. Then again, we need to check the way criminals they always hijack some of these activities. For instance, you and I dey here. Now, when they want start fasting in Kano, that their cultural movement, where then they always move around on the eve of that fasting day, we want start. Criminals hijacked it, it turned deadly. That we lost somebody where they close to us. So, if you check some of these activities, if you now tell Kano people now say, may they cancel that particular event, may know they happen again. Because if you go talk to the family member of people who die now, we go be there, we say, what kind of thing be that? But to them, it not supposed to be like that, because now something where they're bonded that they see almost every time. So at that point now, is it the people where they do genuine celebration, or the criminals where hijack them? Sometimes they do this thing to snatch phones. Sometimes they do it to steal. Sometimes they do it to rape when they have a big gathering and what have you. So the criminality aspect of that activity is what, to me, I feel they should need to get rid of. The criminality aspect of it. If you want to organize this kind of event, maybe from this experience we then get right now, will you make it more coordinated? Will you need security presence so that you not be hijacked by hoodlums the way it used to be in most occasions? And again, the one where they feel like say, okay, this one is more of child abuse or human rights abuse aspect of the culture. Can they do something to at least review it? And they feel like, okay, this thing, we don't really even need it at this jet age again. Can they say, okay, we want to end it? It now depends on that particular society and the community. But to me, we need to deal with the criminality aspect of it. And I'm happy to say police talk, say they don't already arrest some of the perpetrators. I hope say we go hear more updates on how they want to deal with them.
Okay, now coming to even the videos themselves, how do we explain young boys? So then ginger, you see how they pursue and they video, they tear person clothes. What does that even say about our values, about the boy child?
That's it. It's still the part of Wetin they tell you, say, to them, they feel like, okay, now the normal way of doing things. For instance,
you see how they tear one girl clothes.
You see the celebration where they do for higher institutions too. At a point, they said they need to stop it. In fact, some schools even stop them.
Oh, yes.
Because of the way then they
don't
turn them to something else. So if you see that kind of situation, a state government can come on board. At least they have the art and culture department or ministry in each state to say, okay, can we review this particular festival? Is this something that is even popular statewide? Or is this something we need to get rid of? They can review it. You understand? But if they leave it open like this, these guys will still come, they will still repeat whatever the thing, because to them, they are catching fun. And because of doing that, then they violate another person's right. And no matter the situation, anything will go make you to shift from your boundary to say, okay, they violate another person's right, I think it's subject to review. Me, I don't want to use the word cancellation. If there's a better way of still managing it, because I know everyone believes, say, this now how then they do a normal.
We never ever hear them before now. But where they go now, be say, Kola, what do we say about young men, agile men, youths, happily pursuing again, tearing our clothes? You know, like they laugh about them. Where are our values? What does this really mean for the future of Nigeria?
It's part of the reflection of what we see right
fun?
Now. Well, when you are talking about this one, say then they pursue somebody and they laugh about them. What a person will carry gun? We kill somebody where they laugh about them, where they even do video by himself. I won't kill this person, no. Or how then they behead. You never see video how then they behead people.
Kola, you take a girl, you take as in you get one, the girl hold her top like this. They still they Call her now.
I understand the point you are
Somebody's
making.
child, if not their sister,
I
and now young boys,
understand.
they see they try commode the cloth, they get they beg, they
Na
cover
part
in
of
face.
moral decadence. What would they talk about? But like they always talk about it, this when we hear this kind of situation, many people will say government is supposed to do this, no, do that. All those people come from a family. How you bring your pikin up will determine how it will help or otherwise do something bad to the society. So many of these people, where would they see for the video, where they do that kind of harassment, they are from a family. If you go check their background, there might be issues of because of peer group factor or whatever, will contribute to the way the situation dey. But the truth of the matter is that it's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to get rid of it. We get some of them where they don't already arrest now. I hope say na the right people they even arrest anyway.
Some people talk this thing, that how
Because
shall we?
the innocent may be part of the people where they arrest. So if they arrest the right people, let them deal with them accordingly so that this kind of situation no go show face again. And again, we still need to remind parents to take care of children no dey easy o. And if they shift everything, say go school, your teacher supposed to do this, your teacher supposed to do that. The teacher too get pikin wey wan take care of o. And the hours wey dem dey stay for school, e no reach the one wey dem dey stay with us in the house, except for the one wey dey for boarding school here and there. Because some parents now will choose to go and pay heavily to make sure say dem push all their children go boarding, say they no want stress. But go and find out what is happening in some of those schools. So now the factor way we dey always see where they call this kind of a moral decadence with that.
Last question before you go. Now, normally our rights say you get freedom of movement, you get freedom to associate and everything. And now a culture comes out and say from so time to so time, make so set of people no come out. Is that not even a violation of somebody's rights?
Yeah, the freedom of movement, they absolute. You understand? Because sometimes even government will give you orders, say, okay, no move because of this, because of that. But in this situation now, where constitution no recognize wetin dem dey do, they are not, only governor can declare curfew or public holiday. So, but in a situation where we now have culture that says this is how it's supposed to be, I think that kind of situation is supposed to be channeled and be coordinated by the state government itself. If based on, because if you are a governor, you came from a particular society. What if a governor is even part of the people where they do the oro or whatever? So in that kind of situation, what do you explain? So what do you explain? So whether we like it or not, whether it is written, there are some things they still believe, say, regardless, now still our culture. Now what I will tell you, if they do oro festival now, they don't even need to tell you, say, make you no go.
People where they comment actually mention this Oro festival. It was a lot. They don't talk all this ban and stop it. They actually mention it.
You understand?
In the
so
section.
In some locations too like that, it always happen like this. Even in Ibadan, in many places like that, they say they won't do this, you must not go out. If you go out, this now waiting go happen. Now waiting they always happen in olden days that time. At that time, maybe monarchy system of government now with the practice now, Oba or king, now get the power to do or not do at that particular time. But now where development don't come, exposure don't come, civilization don't come, everything, I think they should find a better way of managing this kind of situation. If they won't do any of their own or whatever, let it be at midnight. But even at midnight too, you get some city where we say 24 hours, nobody they stop movement. So how they won't do this kind of situation? And again, if you want to over two shout, then to say now 3 religion I will get for the country, traditional, where they won't push them to. So now the reason why I say the freedom of movement no dey absolute. It's just a way of managing everybody together to make sure say we dey fair to each other.
All right. Anyway, this is now where the show go and Bokola Ole as we are leaving 30 seconds. Final words.
To politics. And they wait for Wetin Obi and Kwankwaso go get out of their meeting. It go make the game more interesting. It go make it more loud.
Yes,
Nigeria go ginger. It is sweet when you see some of these
intrigues, this
you
drama.
Understand the drama they show. You understand. The only painful part of it is that are they doing this drama for the sake of we the poor people? If to say now like that, it be. If it makes sense. But I'm just waiting, Sha. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that Kwankwaso will go join that particular team. When it happens, oh my goodness. Let's see how they go end up. And I will not end it by not by not saying something that okay, this move where they make, they should just think about Obi. If they don't, APC will celebrate.
Okay, now we say they make way for Obi, but it talk say with Wetin they see,
Yes,
they be.
from experience, if they don't give Obi that ticket,
they will not have any
APC
talk.
go celebrate.
But if Obi get these tickets, then we have something to look forward to.
All Nigeria, it's not like Obi go win the election automatically.
But you go know say something
know say at least people ready to say, okay, we are going for 2027 election. It go be like
election. 2 elephants actually fighting.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, we hope say. Thank you so much, Kolawole Omodi.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much, Naija. You know, look me say I dey laugh at me. Now only me know why they laugh. Oh, why they laugh? Oh, because it be like say all this pain what would they go through? At least we go see small relief. At least we go use this politics take guide body. You know, we'll take they know what they go. We'll take they know. We go even get opportunity to take this side, take that side, pray here, pray there, and relieve ourselves of the pain. Because right now they say fuel don't be 1,400 naira per liter. We will survive this. And this now we'll go close the show this morning. But don't forget to continue to follow us, like us, subscribe to us, and enjoy what we do on all our social media handles at Christ Said Radio TV. You feel to check us out for our website for www.christsaidradioandtv.com. Till we come your way again with another beautiful edition. Continue to enjoy your day. My name na Princess Aginyana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.